guys, welcome back to another revisited video. Today we are revisiting The Hobbit 2, The Desolation of Smaug. Yes, this is the second movie in the Hobbit trilogy, and it's the one that basically, you know, we get. The first one ends with Smaug's eye opening. This one, we get to see Smaug. Smaug is such a pivotal character in this film, and he's very, very good in this movie. He interacts a lot, obviously, with Martin Freeman and Bilbo Baggins, and they continue on this journey trying to get to the Misty Mountains. Obviously, Bilbo has the ring as well now, so he uses that quite a bit in his quest to try and navigate Smaug and manipulate him. He is the burglar after all, so he is trying to get, you know, the Arkenstone. But this movie is all about trying to get their home back off Smaug, try and get Smaug out, basically. Now, Smaug is a massive dragon, for God's sake. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, he is huge. He is humongous. And I like the interactions with Smaug and Martin Freeman. And I will say the animation was fantastic. Held up really, really well. I mean, this movie came out in 2013, so it's over 10 years old now. And it looked great. I'm not going to lie. It looked fantastic. The last shot of the movie as well, where he, like, does bust out and then, like, he's covered in gold. And he, like, shakes his, you know, his wings and that, and like the gold just flings off. It's an amazing shot and it looks so realistic that, you know, you just have to give it props. Of course, everyone comes back. So we've got Ian McKellen, of course, Martin Freeman, Richard Armitage comes back as Thorin, Ken Stott, James Nesbitt, Orlando Bloom. Of course, we get Benedict Cumberbatch as well as Evangeline Lilly, who is playing Tauriel. But also we get some new characters. So Luke Evans is in this movie as well. He's playing Bard. He is basically he's quite pivotal in the third movie, which will be coming very, very soon in terms of the revisiting. But he does play a biggish role in this film in terms of trying to help the dwarves get to the town, helps them, looks after them. I think he heals one of them as well, because Philly is like not very well, and you know, then they all go off on their quest. He's looking after them basically. So he smuggles them in. He's the smuggler. That's it. So yeah, like, you know, it was good. There was good moments in there. Obviously, we got to see all the gold and Smaug and all of that. It's really funny seeing like Benedict Cumberbatch actually motion capturing Smaug, because he is literally on his hands and knees as if he is like a dragon. It's hilarious to watch. If you've never seen it, you definitely should. But I think that was great. I think it was perfect. Like, you know, it was good. It wasn't perfect. I'm not going to say it's perfect, but it was probably the best one in terms of like building of a story. I think, in my opinion, it continues on the story at a decent pace. It doesn't like drag along in certain parts as like the first one maybe did a little bit, as well as like the third one probably has. So yeah, you know, as for, you know, my score, what would I rate it? 3.5 star. I give it the same as Unexpected Journey, but I do find it to be slightly better than Unexpected Journey because, as I say, I think the story does progress on a bit. I think some of the CGI looks really, really good. I did actually watch the extended edition as well, so there was some bits in there. It's like over 3 hours long or whatever it was. So yeah, there is extra bits in the movies that I have been watching, and I've been enjoying it. It hasn't felt too long, in fairness. I probably would say that Smaug, this movie, felt quicker than the first one, so you know, it was more enjoyable, I guess, if that comes into it as well. But some of the performances were okay. There's a whole arc going on about Sauron and all that, which obviously is feeding into Lord of the Rings, which I'm interested now. I'm watching them in order of story. It's quite interesting that obviously at this point in The Hobbit, Sauron is gathering his followers and trying to befriend everyone and all of that, which we get more of obviously in the third movie. But yeah, The Hobbit as a whole so far, I know the book is very, very small. I remember having it was about that big, and they've made it into 3 films, and then you've got Goblet of Fire that's like that big, and that's just one film. It's mad. But you know, at the moment, I think, you know, in terms of a story and a trilogy of movies, I'd say it's above average. Where, you know, 3.5 stars is where I sit at the moment for this film and this franchise as a whole. But yeah, it's decent. Watching it again in 2024 is interesting. So yeah, there it is, guys. There is my review and revisiting of The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. Let me know your thoughts down below. Are you looking forward to The Hobbit, The Battle of Five Armies? That is coming next week, and then of course we'll be on the Lord of the Rings movies, and then I'll be ranking the Middle Earth movies from worst to best. Yes. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more videos coming soon. And of course, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.